Time, fire emblem, Alrighty guys, good evening, welcome in. How's everyone doing today? Alright. Your boy Red, congrats on first, enjoy the points. Dragon, welcome in. Dorolo, welcome. Burnett, yeah, I don't know what was the issue for you there, but welcome in. Kamal, welcome as well. Yeah, we're gonna be summoning for Tiki. Let's see here. Lay eggs, because the next young Tiki will probably be just an egg. I don't think that's how dragons in Fae are. I don't actually know. To a pregnant mother. You got Tiki on your free summon? Congrats! Yeah, we have, I managed to get all my tickets in advance. Nikki, welcome in. How are you doing today? Any mods yet? I'm gonna give you a shout out here. We're pulling on the new Fire Emblem Heroes banners. There's a very important question. We need to research it further. Good, thanks. Just got home from a baker job. Now doing editing job. Nice. Busy day, huh? Today was actually a bit of a, like, a relaxing day compared to yesterday, because yesterday I had a busy day, mostly because I had to go downtown for the Sailor Moon musical, which I'm still gushing over. It was amazing. I expected like a fun, like, little novelty musical, just kind of cashing in on the franchise and all that. I didn't expect that it would be like as emotional and dramatic and technically impressive as it was. Let's see, what'd you think of the season 4 finale? Season 4. For what? I already beat Zane's Grand Hero battle, so I don't necessarily care for the other characters. Okay. Yeah, I gotta do my GHB battle. GHBB. Grand Hero battle. Let's see, that must have been awesome. It was amazing, yeah. You can see the t-shirt I got there. Sitting on top of that box. Games won't play at all? Like, none of them? Okay, so it's not a problem with the game, but it's a problem with the PS5. Are you able to load up PS5 on, or sorry, not PS5. Are you able to load up Star Rail on like your phone or tablet? As Fire Emblem expert, where should we start looking for it? Do you think in Fateslandia may have an answer? That's not a thing. That's not a thing. Larkin, hey Destiny, welcome in. We might do some Genshin later because we got a lot of stuff to do in Fae, so that'll take up a bit of time. So we're probably gonna just only have if we have any bit of time at all, we're gonna probably just kind of build up those new characters that we got. Yeah. Hold on the phone. It's good news. I got Navia guaranteed again. Oh, there you go. Totally thing. I don't know what you're talking about. If you guys, no. Are you able to download it on your phone? Like, how much space do you have on your phone? Because I haven't been playing Star on my phone because I play, as you guys know, I play on my iPad. But a few days ago, I updated it on my phone. So if I wanted to kind of like farm like battles and stuff like that in my spare time, just on the side, I could do that. So alright, let's get in the game here. Got walking, and I'm at like 56 to 60, 55 to 60 pity in Genshin, so should be fine for Shalom. Oh, there you go. Yeah, we don't have to get them day one, guys. But yeah, I always try to. Let's see, what bow do you plan on using on Venti? I have no idea. I haven't even gotten that far yet. I can't even get Venti to past level 70 right now because I didn't get all the flowers in time. Because I thought I had them prior, and so I didn't even focus on getting them. And then I think it was Bernadette fan who pointed out, "Oh, do you have this flower?" And because like I think Bernadette fan was also gonna get them, and then I was like, "Oh shoot, I don't have all the ones I need." So the PS5 isn't broken. So is it just Star Rail that's not loading, or what? Give me 2. Internet's being. Oh, I hate that. All right, what do we want to do first? Summons or new chapter? What do you hate Facelandia? It's not a thing. don't know what you're talking about. Ba-da-dum. No, Fates is a thing. Oh, okay, so all games. So it does sound like the PS5 is the issue. Let me look at that message, the error message you got again. Could troubleshoot, yeah. And I'm assuming you already tried turning off the PS5 and then waiting at least 30 seconds and then turning it back on. Tried to force the 8-bit castle on me. Bold of them to assume I'd get rid of my blue lens castle. Yeah, they're like, do you want to keep it? I'm like, no. Get out of here with that. Yeah, I have no... I mean, a lot of people do have, like, nostalgia for, like, the, you know, the 8-bit graphics and, like, that era. But I have no particular nostalgia to, like, the pixelated art style, because that wasn't really an art style. It was more, it was a necessity at the time. That's just all they could do. I don't have a particular nostalgia that everything has to be like a retro 8-bit style. Nintendo Switch 3, man, think about how old I'll be, because I'm not old now, but think how old I'll be when the Switch 3 comes out. Working with Intel to make it? No, they're not. Intel is so 2 decades ago. Pentium 2s, you guys remember those? Of course you don't. Yeah, welcome, just so I don't have to grind as much. Don't want to burn out again. $7 Canadian is a small price. Yeah, for me it's $5 a month, and ultimately that comes back down to $60 per year, which is totally reasonable. It's totally reasonable. Back anyways, yeah, it's not on my end. Is it like your ISP or something, or like? When Nintendo's working on it, Nintendo never uses top-notch technology. They still use top-notch companies. They just use their older products, so that way it's a little bit more affordable, which they can pass those savings on to the consumer. Like, they're using NVIDIA for a bajillion things. Actually, some of NVIDIA's newer technologies are getting there, but in terms of the hardware, they're using slightly older NVIDIA tech. Has to be Switch for me. It's not me. Seems to be working fine for everyone else, and I have dropped 0 frames so far. Knock on wood. Checking right now. It's not me, and I don't think anyone else is having an issue because they haven't said anything. Constantly loading. Do we have transcoding? That could be a thing. Hold on, let me check. Because as a non-partner, because I don't have enough viewers yet. Although, guys, bring your friends. I am not guaranteed transcoding. I usually get transcoding options when overall Twitch traffic is not too bad. Let me see. No, yeah, we have transcoding options. In the bottom right, if you click on a little gear icon, try changing the stream quality to a lower one and see if you can lower the resolution so your internet can handle it better. But yeah, sometimes because I don't have a partner, they only max out at like the native resolution. Zappy! Pikachu, welcome in. How have you been? Thank you for the resub. That's a sub-summon. Actually, got 6 sub-summons for you. This is a tier 3. Let me mark that down. Remember, guys, anytime you sub, resub, or gift subs on the channel, you get a sub-summon. And when you get to 5, you can force me to summon on any banner of your choosing in Fire Emblem Heroes. Full circle with my own orbs. So we mark that down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many do you have? You got a lot here, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 24, 25. You have 25. But, yeah, how are you doing today? We're doing some Fire Emblem Heroes polls, as well as the new chapter. I don't know, what do you guys want to see first? The summons or the new chapter? Do we want to go for Tiki right away? Because we're going to go until we get Tiki. And now the $90 games. I mean, I don't know where you are, but here in the US, Mario Kart's $80. Everything else is $70, it seems like. Let's see. So that's why. Yeah, Switch. I always thought that when the options didn't show up, it's because the streamer was bad. No, it just means that they're not partner, or traffic is high on Twitch. Again, like I said, if overall traffic is not too bad, because partners will always have transcoding options, and then affiliates will get them as long as Twitch traffic is not too high, and then it's kind of random how it gets assigned. So like some affiliates might have it, some might not. So it's actually beneficial to stream in the non-high traffic times of the day. Didn't know how to set it up. The Tiki. Show us the Tiki. You want to go for summons first? Good. I've just been doing some cleaning. Nice. I gotta do some cleaning. It's a mess behind me. I do the chapter. You think I should do the chapter first? I mean, we are gonna do both summons and the chapter. But what do you guys think? We have a couple votes already. One for summons, one for the new story chapter. Get more orbs. I have plenty of orbs. Like the orbs are not the concern. Like this is actually probably the most I've had on my main account in a long time. 400. iPad has 2200. iPhone 10 has 1300. These cards are still on my desk here. These photos. For those who don't know, yesterday stream started late because I was at the Sailor Moon musical. They had a live musical. Who's everyone's favorite Sailor Scout? I didn't really watch it as a kid growing up because I think my sister was more into it at the time. But then when they did the redub, as well as Crystal, those ones I checked out. I don't think I finished the redub yet. Are you saying nothing in particular? We're just we've gotten in a better habit of like not spending unless we really want to. You have a question for me? I was asking before if you had if you'd already tried resetting the PS5, just turning off and on again, but make sure you turn it off and leave it off for like 30 seconds before turning it on again. Or if maybe there's like a system update, like a software update, like a firmware update for the PS5. Because if it's affecting all games, then that's the problem with the PS5. If it's just Star Rail that's not loading, then maybe just try and I guess either update or re-download it. It should still have all your save files and all that. All for Tiki, the Moon one? What do you mean? Not a fan of the redub, ruins nostalgia, but it's not accurate to the original. I mean, I get the nostalgia, right? Like when I was watching the redub, which I very much enjoyed. I watched what had come out at the time, and then and at that point the rest of it wasn't on Hulu yet, so I was like, all right, I'll just wait, and I haven't gotten around to it again. But no, I very much enjoyed the redub. But there were times too, it's like, okay, well, I do kind of miss the English lyrics of the. But the thing is, the English lyrics are completely different too. And then there are times where I'm like, what was the original name of the character in the dub? Because the dub is just the localization team that says, oh, we're gonna make it this name and this name, like Sarina. That makes sense. But in hindsight, I like calling her Usagi Tsukino. I think they like Sailor Moon, the Moon one. Oh, I see what you said. Okay, come on. Let's see here. Wasn't my favorite Sailor. I said the Moon one. Okay. All right. Anyone else chat? What do you think? Should we do our summons first, or should we do the new story chapter? I don't mind which one either way. It's fine. We're gonna do both anyway. And the GHB. We'll do the GHB after. Come on, you already voted. Anyone else? You know, in hindsight, I probably should have gotten some merch for my sister, because my sister was a fan of the series before I was. But then I was like, oh, maybe I'll just give her one of the stuff that I got. But I'm keeping my t-shirt. I kind of want to keep the poster. And while I'd be willing to give her some of these photo cards, these are like literally just the actresses from the show, from the musical. And she didn't see it, so I don't know if she would want these. Should have just gotten another t-shirt, but oh well. You're voting again? That's not how it works. Bad Brother Bad? Wait, what? Excited to be here again. Things have been super busy, man. No, I get that. I just need the school year to end. Kids are driving me crazy. Well, the younger kids. The older kids are actually okay. And we already announced our marching band show for the fall, guys. It's Tron. Ba-da-dum, bum, bum. And then I've already got an idea for actually next year's show even. We're already thinking ahead, guys. Already thinking ahead. All right. My hair's in this awkward phase right now because like I haven't gotten it cut in a while, and I'm trying to decide, do I want to grow it out for the summer, or should I cut it short again? So you know that awkward phase where it's like you don't know if it wants to be long or short? I'm in that phase right now. But I'm giving myself the option in case I want to grow it out over the summer. Saw Obama the musical a few weeks ago. That's a thing? Where can I see this? Someone else has cut it. You don't like it? It's in the awkward phase. You don't like it? Your mom will check it out tomorrow? Okay. Yeah. But hopefully, yeah, the first thing I would always do is just try turning it off for about 30 seconds and then on again. And like, even unplug it completely for 30 seconds and then on again. Before then trying to do a software update either for the game itself or for the PS5 operating system firmware. Go wrist style? No, I'm not going that far. In California, it's new. It's called 44 Obama the Musical. Huh. Okay. Wonder if I'll get a chance to see it then. I haven't heard anything about that yet. They do the classic Sweet Victory. Hey, there's the Scarlet Welcomin'. About to go on tour. It's very popular. Okay, I'll have to keep an eye out for it then. Yeah, the Sailor Moon musical I saw was only in town for one night, so I'm glad I went to go, and I kind of want to go see it again. If I didn't have work tomorrow, I probably would have driven up to Milwaukee because this is Milwaukee tonight. Because it's only like a 90-minute drive. Okay, for Oliver style then, keep the side hair and only shave the top. So the balding hair, no. All right, last call. Does anyone else want to vote, or what do you want to see? Summons first or story chapter first? Alpha, welcome in. How have you been? Welcome. We're playing some Fire Emblem Heroes today. We got the new summons, the 35th anniversary. Oh yeah, we actually have a lot of summons because we have the daily banners as well. In addition to this new Tiki, we're gonna try and get. We have this banner and this banner, and they're all old characters though. They're all reruns, so it's like, all right, whatever. We don't have to do them on stream, but we might as well. Picnics. Oh man, we have a lot of banners. Shoot, I don't have this much space on my barracks. We have a lot of banners. Holy what? He'll come sooner or later, so you get prepared. I don't know that I will go. I mean, I think my hair is gonna turn white and gray before I lose any hair. At least that's how it tends to be in my family. Want to go to the new Harry Potter store in Chicago? I kind of want to check that out too. Although I saw some like obviously like some footage on like social media and stuff like that, where like if you get like the butterbeer, and it comes in this like fun little cup. I got a better plastic mug from Universal Studios in Japan for butterbeer. We're seeing some gray hairs. The baldness is probably near as well. In my family, they don't really go bald. What story? Alright, let's go through story. It's gonna be short. It's just a chapter. But it's 5 parts. Alright, how do we pronounce this? Is it Aesc in hand? Let's do this on my iPad since we get more picture over there. I really need to adjust my audio settings for this screen here. Alright. You know someone who's good at FEH and is willing to teach? I lost my touch on the game. Oh, for like newer stuff? I mean, make sure you're in the Discord, because like people are always there to answer questions. Like, you know, what in particular are you trying to get back into? Like just building characters, or like new AR strategies or arena strategies? Pretty good with the FEH. Kamal, you haven't played in a long time, you said. Although, Kamal might jump in if there's a new Tiki, which there is. So. Like, yeah, I wondering how to build new characters, or which characters to pull for, or like some arena or summoner duel strategies, or what song is this? Is this from Telius? I'll show you. I gotta find it here. Hold on. There. Rising Morale. Path of Radiance. Which soon you guys will be able to play on Nintendo Switch Online. Goblet of Fire is one of your favorites. Just pure fun to watch. I haven't done a watch of the series in a while, but I did enjoy that one. Barracks Management. Oh yeah. I mean, we now have. I mean, I'm sure you were still playing when they added it, but it's because it's been a while. But we have like the reserve barracks, and obviously you can expand the barracks. To I think is it 2,200 the max we can have now? Alpha fought all the guys, keep on the girls. That's how Kamal does things. Back I was talking about Daredevil. Oh, that was good, yeah. What's your take on the price of Switch 2 games? $80 is actually less today than $60 was in 2017. So inflation-wise, $80 is actually cheaper than what we were paying when the Switch launched for new games. That being said, it's understandable that people are upset because we have not seen this level of inflation in this short amount of time in our lifetimes. So it makes sense that there's still a natural amount of sticker shock. Does that make sense? So like again, it's understandable that people are like, oh my god, why is it so much? Why is it so expensive? Because again, we have not seen this level of inflation in our lifetimes. And the majority of us don't have salaries or wages that have kept up with inflation, unfortunately. So, but strictly speaking, $80 today is cheaper than $60 was in 2017. I have a surplus of attuned and rearmed units. I always try and pull for rearmed and attuned and what's the other one? Because they're not in the general summoning pool. Good take, yeah. And again, it's totally fair that people are like, how am I gonna pay for this? It's so expensive because again, our wages and salaries haven't kept up with inflation, and we just haven't seen this level of inflation in years. But again, that part of it is not really Nintendo's fault. Yes, they could have probably taken that into consideration and found ways to, you know, help the consumer in that regard, but it's not really Nintendo's responsibility. That's more of just society, especially in the States here. Like our wages, living wages, have not kept up. And I'm sure this is a similar situation in many other countries around the world too. It's not just exclusive to us, but I think every country has a part in that. We're paying that much on other consoles anyways. Yeah. And when you think about the premium, like people are demanding for years that Nintendo, like, you know, they've been using kind of like budget materials for their systems to keep things, you know, affordable for the consumer for years, and many people appreciate that. But at the same time, there's also been a lot of people that have been asking them, okay, you could probably up the price a little bit to give us better tech. So they decided, okay, let's put in better tech, and naturally the price went up, and now they're like, what is this? How could you? How dare you? And again, if you look at the inflation comparison, it is more pricey than Switch would have been in 2017, even with inflation applied, but it's not that much more. It's like $50 more in today's dollars. Ranking of the seasons, just to make it easier, I'll be referring to Born Again as Season 4, 2, 4, 1, 3, from weakest strongest for me. So Born Again, I would compare similar to 2 in that there were a lot of really good parts, and there were some other parts that were like, okay, it's just kind of chug it along, nothing really special. And then when I found out, because like a lot of the story was written by the new team, and then they decided, oh, we need to completely revamp this because it's not up to our standards. And they brought in the original creative team and said, okay, what can we do to fix this? And they made some changes. I found out my favorite episodes from Born Again were the ones that they did after the creative refresh, namely episodes 1, 8, and 9. Those were the best ones. I hate well takes and thoughtful takes. You should choose a said. Wait, what? Or you hate it or you love it. Don't know how to rank shows or a second series continuation off the original. It's very rare. Hey Charlotte, welcome in. How you doing today? I think the Cubs lost. Man. But I also heard that we are responsible for like 3 of the Padres' 4 losses. It's like, yes. Alright, anyway, we're doing story chapter. So brand new Fire Emblem Heroes story chapter. Ace in hand. Loki's plot. You betrayed me. Here we go. Don't worry, come on, we're gonna pull for all the tikis. All the tikis. Here we go. Loki's plot. Make sure you watch both seasons on Disney Plus.
We will deliver.
They did, but your team's been kicking serious butt this season. Chicago scares me this season. They're solid. Like again, I think they might still lead the league in maybe even the majors in run differential, that's a very good measure for how well they're doing. Wins and losses, it's tough because sometimes you can have a real tough loss. You might score like 9 runs in a game, but if the other team scores 10, it's like, come on. But generally speaking, as long as your offensive output is outputting, you're gonna be fine in the season. That's why I like using run differential as a measure. First time I learned your real name wasn't Tanuki Streamer Man, and now this. Oh, when was that you learned? Did I reveal my secrets? The Cubs don't at least get to. Oh no, they're absolutely getting to posting. That's not even a question. Although it does seem like both wild cards might come from the West. That's a little scary. Say the first half of season 2 with the Punisher is better than Born Again, but Born Again. Are you kidding? The Punisher stuff in Born Again. Okay, I will say this. Remember how I said, like, in Born Again, my favorites are at 1, 8, and 9? I'm not going to get into too many details. But the level of violence that they were able to do on Disney Plus, of all things, in episodes 1, 8, and 9 was way beyond anything you saw on Netflix. I'm like, whoa, I can't even look at the screen right now. Doing this stuff with Electra for me. No, it's way too early, but do you think the Cubbies could be a contender for World Series this year? Yes, but so like for example, okay, 2016, I thought it was like absolutely in the bag. 2015, when they made the postseason for the first time and they had Joe Madden for the first time, I thought there could have been a chance, but I didn't think they were like really ready this year to like really kind of own that, I feel like that's them this year. They're not quite like far and away the favorites. It's possible, and if they get it, great. But they're not quite like the team to beat yet, if that makes sense. Whereas 2016, absolutely, it was theirs to lose. Same thing I said in 2000. Was it 2008? I think it was 2008. They should have won the World Series in 2008, but they didn't. So, all right. Anyway, with the Mistletoe in my possession, our preparations to fight Baldur are complete. Now then, dears, let us punish that domineering little brat, shall we? They're referring to Baldur. First, I would like you to explain your plan to us, Loki. Baldur's on our way here as we speak. We will face her in the center of the Endwoods, Asgard's farthest forest. This is where the power of the jewel will be most effective, and it happens to be straight ahead of us. When Baldur runs headfirst into our trap, I will use the jewel to render her utterly defenseless. But if she has the Aesc and uses it to resist the Mistletoe, then yes, no need to fret, child. I have a contingency plan should that come to pass. And what is it? If I told you, it wouldn't be a secret any longer, now would it? But, excuse me. Yes, Rune, something the matter? Well, I was investigating the Mistletoe jewel, and I learned something about it. Both Mistletoe and Ace have power over Baldur's charm, to either destroy it or to restore it, but the only one capable of using them is the one who casts the charm, or those who share this person's blood. And that means the one who casts the charm is the King of Heaven. Those who share his blood are Baldur and her sister Hother. In other words, they are the only ones capable of using the jewels. Hold on a second. Doesn't that mean you can't use the Mistletoe, Loki? You'd be correct to conclude that there are no mistakes in the text Rune read. Well then, what are we going to do? It doesn't matter how amazing this jewel is if we can't even use it. We might as well not even have it. Calm yourself. You must know I've got another trick or two up my sleeve. You better. Balder's almost here, and there's no time to retreat now. Aw, do you doubt me, perhaps? I can't deny how fun it would be to conjure up a fake plan and thrust you into an impossible situation. But don't you worry about that. You trust me, don't you, O Prince? I'm sorry, I cannot trust you. However, I do trust that your plot will indeed deceive Balder. Why, thank you, my dear. So it seems like Loki's gonna trick Hother into being the downfall for Balder. Interesting way of going about it. Let's see. Either way, you should be especially proud of the Cubs so far. They're dangerous now. Oh yeah. No, they were looking good, real good before the beginning of the season. Although we do have some injuries that I hope doesn't compound with more injuries on top of that. So we'll see. That's usually what plagues us in a good year. Injuries. It usually plagues a lot of good teams in a good year. I believe Hother is supposed to be read as being close to Heather. I don't know about that. The voice is TH. Yeah, that one I know. Let's see here. Medius. Oh, keep in mind too. If Faye pronounces something out loud, I usually default to that. Now, keep in mind also, Faye has not always been consistent. Like even who was it, chat? Soniki. The same character pronounces her name 2 different ways, depending on if you're using the original character art and voice, and then the updated or resplendent. They'll say Soniki in the original and Sanaki in the updated one. And I'm like, really? Come on. Like, I've been trying to be consistent to what Faye uses, but like they're not even consistent with themselves. I was like, oh no, you're fine. But yeah, as for it being pronounced like a TH, that one I know. As for the E sound, that one I can't remember if I went by what Faye did. Maybe it's intentional, possibly. I don't know if I think that's putting a bit too much faith in the localization team. I don't know. I don't think it's even the localization team. It just might be the voice direction. Because like if someone else comes in and takes over, they might not have gotten the notes on all 1,000+ characters from the previous voice team or voice director. So there's a lot of characters, and to that, I mean, it's not completely their fault, but yeah. I saw an ad for Pikmin Bloom. Why don't we get ads for Faye? Because it's still making a lot of money. They don't feel the need to advertise it. Doodles, welcome in. I'm sharing my screen to my son. Say hi to Ajax. Oh, hello, welcome. Good to have you. We're playing some Fire Emblem today. Hopefully your day is going well. Lurk so I can make dinner. Oh, enjoy dinner. Yeah, if anyone here is brand new to the channel, or maybe lurking, my name is Christian. I stream every day on this channel. This is day 2,365 days in a row of streaming mostly games like Fire Emblem, and other Nintendo games like Zelda, Pokemon, Xenoblade. We've also been doing a lot of Hoyoverse games as of late, so Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and ZZZ. Oh, by the way, Kamal, I think you were asking earlier, why did you do anything special for day 2, 3, 4, 5? Are you still here? Because we actually we kind of did. I feel so special, Ajax. Anyways, how are you today? You are special. I'm doing okay. We're like I said, we're doing Fire Emblem today because we got quite a bit to do. If we do have any remaining time, we might switch over to Genshin and kind of build the characters that we pulled yesterday. My luck on the first, because we went for 2 characters, Shalona and Venti. My luck on the first one was not great, but then, now to be fair, we had a capturing Radiance 100% guarantee on the next one. But that one, at least we got super early. So overall, it wasn't too bad. I'm always here. You just need to say pigeon 42 times and I should show up. It's kind of like my single pulls in Genshin yesterday. But come on. So day 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what day that was for us? Or for everyone? That was the Switch 2 Direct. So yeah. We actually did 2 streams that day. Alright, let's see here. The power of the dragons fades and the humans grow ever stronger. This is before they became like... I'll leave it there. Oh yeah, I want to go for Shallonen. Yeah, we pulled for Shallonen. We actually we started going for Shallonen because Dragon wanted to pull alongside us, But then we lost the 75-25 to Tainari, and then we started going for singles to try and get them because we wanted to be able to get them but still keep the capturing radiance guarantee for the second character. However, then we realized, oh, whoever we get first on the singles, we're only going to get one of them. Whereas whoever we go for seconds, because we'll be doing 10 pulls, we could potentially get two. So we decided, okay, let's switch to Venti then and get Venti first with the singles. We did. Took another 78 pulls after Tainari took 75. So yeah, it took about 153 pulls just to get Venti. And then we switched over to Shalonen again. And they only took, like I said, we had lost 50-50 and a 50-50 and a 75-25. So that one was guaranteed. We were guaranteed to get Shalonen on the 50-50 because it was basically 100-0, and because of capturing radiance. And then they only took 13 pulls, so that was really early. So overall, to get two characters, it took only 166 pulls. Which, if you think about it, that's not even as many pulls as it might take to go to Hard Pity, lose the 50-50, and then Hard Pity again. So overall, our luck in total and our number of pulls we used was still good. Not great. Yeah, it's not great, but it wasn't awful. So we still have enough now to guarantee Escoffier. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm assuming her name is French, and because I think she's from Fontaine. Does anyone know how to pronounce that? Is it Escoffier? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, we still have enough to guarantee them, or pretty close, because I think 180 guarantees them on day one. By day one, I should have about 160. So at the very least, we'll be able to get them when they're during their banner. I would like to get them day one, and I assume we'll get them day one. Because again, even hitting soft pity, losing and hitting soft pity again, it's only 150. So yeah, we should be able to get them in 160. Average, I guess, but losing 3 50-50s in a row is kind of sad. It is, but at least we have the capturing radiance thing, because in Star Rail, for example, I lost at least 5 in a row one time, possibly 6, because I don't remember which one I went for first. But yeah, I keep a list of like who I pulled, when I pulled, and how many pulls it took to get them, and if it was a win or loss. So I had those records. So I think my record in Genshin is currently like, I want to say it's 6-8, 6 wins, 8 losses. Whereas Star Rail, it's like 3-7, no, 3-8 maybe, because I think we lost on Castris. It's karma because you're always so mean to me, lying about your name and not summoning young tikis. Yes, but what about all the other times when I'm really nice to you? All right, here we go. Good thing Genshin has lots of pity. Yes. Ooh, look who it is. Let's see. I'm unsure about Loki's conversation with the mortals. What else could she be planning? If she really does have another plan, then where are the criminals, Other? Oh, that way. Deep in the forest. They will not get away this time. I will bring them to their judgments. Yes, Balder. There's no way you can lose. Even if they think they will surely win. Nonsense. That is impossible, of course. You are to wait my return, Holder. Yes, Balder. And then we probably get 3 parts with like no dialogue, except for like, I'm this character on the banner. For dragons to survive, they must abandon their draconic forms and live as humans do. Man, it's just like Genshin. Apostle of Naga.
There they are.
There they are. I don't know if you knew, but there's a Christian saint who supposedly slew a dragon. Who? That one I don't know. Let's see. What could be more? What more could I be doing for the humans of this world? Let's see if some dialogue we get. Oh, St. George. Okay. Did not know that. Dragon's Progeny. Wonder who this is referring to.
Blessed night.
Yeah, this whole update goes a lot into like dragon lore in Fire Emblem, because again, this whole banner is dragons, but it's like from like 1,000 years before Shadow Dragon, supposedly, or maybe not 1,000, but like long before Shadow Dragon. All right, when I grow up, I want to be, Yep, Tiki. Yeah, did anyone else pull on this banner? What'd you guys get? We're probably only going to be pulling for Tiki, although if we don't get green, what are we going to go for? Let me see. If we don't get green, we're probably going colorless. It's crazy that Medius is the demote. Just look at Akasha. Apparently my Risley is top 9%. Congrats. I don't know what mine are. Mine are probably like 80%, top 80% or something. Younger Tiki. Oh, Naga. Yeah, Naga's gonna be my backup. What color is Naga? Naga is colorless. Alright. This is the center of the forest. This is where we will stand against Baldur. What do you say we set some traps and show her some proper hospitality? Loki looks like she's up to no good. Come on, let's prepare for battle. Let's see. Anyone want Medius? Well, they're the demote, so we should be getting plenty of them throughout the year, especially once they add to the 3-star pool even. So I'm sure by the end of the year we'll all have like 30 of them. All right, power of the mistletoe.
Tropical attack.
Tropical attack. Oh, what is this? There's so much smoke. They set the forest ablaze. How foolish. Fire has no effect on me. I pity such ignorant mortals. It looks like they're just burning dried grass to make smoke. Can't see them. A smokescreen, huh? Such a strategy is befitting of criminals who hide in the shadows. Take notice, mortals. I shall capture you and drag you kicking and screaming to your place of judgment. Remember, guys, we are getting a Baldur emote at some point. Did we seriously just get an ad break right now? Hang on. I'll wait this up. How's everyone doing today? There's so many banners to pull on. Yeah, we'll end up getting Medius, I'm sure. We're pulling specifically for Tiki. It would be nice to get Naga eventually. And then Goto will probably also have to wait. Again, we'll eventually get all of them from the general pool. It might take a couple years, but we'll get them all. Yeah, there's the Discord. So yeah, there's always people around to help answer questions. I think Pikmin Bloom is going the way of the Dodo. I think eventually, yeah. I just don't think there's enough of a player base there. It's a fun game. I will say a lot of kids actually play Pikmin Bloom. Like, I'm surprised they actually like know about Pikmin and play it a lot. I assume a lot of people that played Pikmin were people that kind of grew up playing like the originals on GameCube and stuff like that. But you know, like, a lot of kids that enjoy playing Bloom. Hey Kaizen, welcome in. I'm just waiting for this ad break to finish. Looks like it did. We're going through this story and then we're gonna do some summons. Got to the reveal? I don't know. Not yet. We're in the last part of the chapter. The American Goddess? Wait, what? My first Pikmin game? Yeah, I picked up Pikmin 1 when it first came out. Just because like everyone's like all hyped, like, oh, a new Miyamoto game. It came out actually like alongside a Smash Bros. Melee, because they both launched like, I think 3 weeks or 4 weeks after the GameCube launched. So it was in that launch window. Alright, but it's almost time for my plans to come to fruition. So, do survive a bit longer, won't you, Kieran? Alright, apparently there's some kind of reveal. Oh, we can't hurt them. What's the defend for 4 turns? Alright, just stay away, guys. Didn't Arms like not sell terribly? Yeah, I think Arms did okay.
Listen to the waves.
We will deliver. Ready
Is it
when
enough
you
to get like an instant sequel? I don't know about that. I think if that was the case, I think we would have seen one by now. Just got home and I'm dying currently. Uh-oh. What was today?
As ordained.
Oh my god.
I see.
Pain and torture? That
There they are.
does not sound great.
Point the way.
Let's enjoy ourselves. As you wish.
What's next?
That's what PT really stands for, pain and torture? Oh no.
I see.
As ordained. If you're certain.
There they are. I see. Ready when you. We will deliver.
You can damage the under units, just not ball. Yeah. And two, I'm playing like when we go through the story on here. I'm usually playing through normal mode, so that's fine. Mods can't time out streamers. Yeah, I know that. Oh, you're telling Kamal. Accept your fate, mortals. You are unable to resist me, for I am justice itself, by will of the King of Heaven. And remember, guys, yeah, we are getting a Baldur emote, so hit that sub button. We're getting 12 new emails. I already saw the sketches for a few of them. Mods, make sure you guys check the mod channel in Discord to see that. Are you sure about that? Loki, you betrayed us. Why, yes. I plan to tear you apart, piece by piece, of course. Dismemberment. I'm holding the mistletoe, which will turn you into a pathetic weakling. Now then, Jewel, unleash your power, won't you? Oh no, it sounds like Loki used the mistletoe, but I thought it could only be used by those with father's blood. How is it possible? I can't see anything through the smoke. Baldur must defeat them. There's no way she can lose. I just can't see Baldur. Is that you? Oh, okay, this makes sense now. Baldur. Baldur? What's happened? I do not sense heaven's protection in you. So they're tricking... Yeah, so like, it's what we predicted. They're tricking Hother into ultimately being Baldur's downfall. Because they're the only one that has the blood of the king. Something's up with the internet provider. Who do you happen to use? Do you know? I use AT&T, which they're not the best. Well, okay, I show you face. I don't know if they're the best. They're not super stable all the time, but they're all right. Baldur's Gate might be in danger. Ooh. All right, here we go. It is the mistletoe. My protection is disappearing because of it. Before it is gone completely, you must use the Aesc. Hurry. Okay. Jewel, unleash your power. So yeah, okay, well, to be fair, we only predicted this like two parts of the chapter ago. Let's see. In previous books, we didn't. Don't we have a crazy lolly that looked like those people? I forgot her name. She was blonde. Who do you like? Who? This is going. So yeah, this is according to the mythology. Also, yay. Also, welcome in Yara Gamer. Wish I could stay longer, but the Dodgers game is about to start. See you next time. All right, have a good one, Charlotte. Enjoy the game. Hope they do well. And as long as they're playing in not the Cubs. All right, here we go. Did it work, Baldur? Yes, I must say you have done well, Hother. Oh, good. I'm so relieved that your protection is returning. Was I useful to you? Yes, Hother. I am ever grateful. I mean, thanks to you, I can now defeat the invincible Baldur. What? Rockies at Dodgers? Oh, yeah, you're fine. You are fine. Aren't they like the worst record in baseball right now? What? Which I do feel bad for former Cub Chris Bryant. But yeah, he's not had a good couple years. You're not Baldur. You're Loki? What is happening? Other than the White Sox. When I checked, I think it was maybe it might have been as of yesterday. They had actually a worse record than even the White Sox. I was like, oh wow, surprisingly the White Sox are not the worst. But they might have things might have flipped since then. What state is the Rockies team of? Colorado. Colorado. Gotta go by. All right, have a good one, Charlotte. Enjoy. That should be an easy win. All right, what is happening? You believe I used the Mistletoe against Baldur, and you used the Aesc to save her. Isn't that right? But listen closely. In fact, it is the opposite. That right there in your hand is the true Mistletoe. The Mistletoe? No, that can't be. Baldur herself told me the Mistletoe is as white as the heavens. And the Aesc is as black as the earth. That is right. Exactly as I told you when I took Baldur's form. She tricked her way back when. Oh, snap. Oh, but... Then what I just used to save Baldur, did that strip Baldur of her protection? Why, yes it did. Which means you are the one responsible for stealing her invincibility from her. Oh, snap. Okay. Again, we didn't figure it out until like part 4 or part 3 or whatever. But let's see here. I should have guessed. No, yeah, I mean yeah, it makes sense in hindsight, but so yeah, midpoint I see Baldur dead and Ragnarok beginning. Now Vali is going to try to kill Hother. But Surtur is dead. So we think. I mean, to be fair, Faye's gonna have 2 Odins. Thanks to Fates. Baldur's likely coming to be summoned soon. Possibly, yeah. Oh well, I don't know. Maybe not until like end of the book. That Ragnarok is just part 2 of a book. It's probably gonna get its own book. Baldur's gonna die soon. I'll strike out the Fate story. I just want to be able to give Bernadetta a gun. It's Tiki time. It's Tiki time. In the tiki. Guys, there's a ton of banners we gotta pull on. I didn't realize how many. Look at this. Hold on. Let me switch over. Oops. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. We have 23. I don't have that much space in the barracks. No. Let's see. Kisaki, welcome in. How are you doing today? You can have Ragnarok starting this book and end on the next one when everyone assembles via Avengers. I want to get to Loki's children, Fenrir, and yeah. Did you summon on the one-off banners yesterday? Yes, those ones I did. We have so many pulls to do. I don't have that much space. Hopefully I don't get a ton of 5 stars, but at the same time I want the 5 stars. I think this book ends on a cliffhanger of Ragnarok starting. Doing good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, it's midweek, guys. We're halfway through the week. We're almost to the weekend. Didn't get what I wanted on the free 5-star banner. What did you guys go for? We have so many banners. Midpoint trailer. Alright, here we go, guys. Let's pull. Do we have space in the alts before we start? And a tiny bit of space. Nope, let me just go to manage barracks. Actually, do I have them? I think I do. Let's see. I wanted the green Corrin. Which one's that one? Baldur being dead and then response to Ragnarok beginning. Next chapter isn't midpoint, it's fallen. It's true, yeah. You got a Hector? That's not bad. Like, oh wait, is it like OG Hector? Oh, we have like no space on the 10. Shoot. Well, we'll deal with it. I doubt we'll see in 2 months. I feel like midpoint trailer is going to show the beginning of Ragnarok. That makes sense, though. The barracks is full of a bunch of 3 and 4 stars and everything. Yeah, those you can clear out. It just takes, you have to take the time to do it. I kind of have to do the same thing, just to kind of compare. Because sometimes I have it because I'm not sure if I already have one. But once I go through, it's like, oh, I have this ready. I can get rid of it. So, all right, let's pull. Starting with, looks like new power. Should have everyone here. We're not gonna pull red because I think they're in the three-star pool. You are in the general pool, and I'm pretty sure. Actually, you know what? Let me double check that I have them. Because even though, for example, the Ninja Lin is limited. I know I have them. Okay, so I have you. And I don't have... Okay. Let's pull... For new power banner, those units are Charles. Yeah, most of the banners that we have to pull on today are old characters. Guaranteed free legendary was Ninian. Nice. I don't know what I'm going to get. We'll see. Book 10 will be Heroes Assembles to fight Loki and her master. Whatever happened with, like... Wasn't like... I'm trying to remember. It wasn't like... what's his name? Leaf assembling, like... Thrasir and... Triandra and Plumeria and something. Ninja Lin? What did I say? Oh, I missed out on getting the free Lin. Oh yeah. When they give us for like each from the voting gauntlet thing. Yeah, we got the free one. Linja, yeah, Linja. Did they release the 3 Hopes Yuri? I don't remember. 3 Hopes? I don't remember if it was specifically 3 Hopes. I know we did get a Yuri alt as well as a legendary Yuri, I think. Yeah, but they have left to rejoin Freya. Right, but they could somehow continue that storyline at some point. Because they were doing something. At least a legendary version of Yuri, but not a 3 Hopes. There you go. Considering all of Faye has been building to Ragnarok since book 2, with Loki looking for Naglfar during the TT. It does gonna just get sidelined and rush through. Oh yeah, no, they've been absolutely building toward it. But yeah. Alright, let's pull. So this banner, we're probably gonna go for the Lin, because they're limited. Everyone else is either general pool, actually, or they are general pool, but yeah. This one... Actually, let me check who I have. I'm pretty sure I have the Robin, or sorry, the duo. And maybe the Alyssa. So there's the young one. Oh wait, I should probably stay on the screen and just look for young male Robin. I do not have young male Robin, who is red. Do I have Lissa? I think I have Lissa on the alts. I do have young Lissa. I feel like I have M. Like 2. Wait, no, this is regular Emran. Do I have young? I don't have young. So we're probably going to go either red or Carlos on this one. Probably work now because I'm tired after just... Oh, no, you're fine. Yeah, get some rest. Get some rest. Yeah, Arguer, hope you feel better. I know you've not been 100% this week, so... this one, pretty sure we have Mark. Pretty sure we have Rebecca, because we would have wanted the Rebecca that has eyes. Yep. I don't know if I have young Hector or Eloyd. We'll see. Just blame age at this point. Oh my gosh. Alright, we don't have the Hector. This is not young Eloyd. So Eloyd would be red. So we're missing Hector and Eloyd on this one. What does this lurk do? Oh, it just lets the sometimes a lot of people on their streams will have like a response command like programmed in, so that when someone lurks, it says like, "Oh, thank you for the lurk," and it kind of acknowledges that you're here. And let me check this banner while we're here. And we'll do 4 banners or so at a time. Oops, erase Elwood. Young Ike. Younger Ike, I should say. We don't have them. We might pull for the Ike. Mia. We don't have Mia either. I guess we'd be pulling red, which could be either one of those. Young Soren. Wait, anyone on this banner? I have Ileana. She's a demote though. I don't use Twitch often. I mostly just use it to watch you. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, so again, most streamers will have like a response programmed in so that if someone wants to lurk, it just acknowledges them and thanks them for the lurk. All right, let's pull chat. So this one here, we're probably gonna go for the Lin since they're limited. Everyone else's general pool. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna go for this colorless right here. Chat, pick one on the iPad. Oop, this one over here. Anyone, I'm going with the first one I see. Remember, red is the Miranda. About to pass out while I'm awake. I wish luck. All right, thank you, Kaizen. Green. Okay, let's go for the green for the. Was it Dedu? I think it was Dedu. What do you guys want on the 10? We have 2 greens, 2 reds for Miranda, and then who's a 3-star as well. Carlos for Lin. Duo Ninja Lin. Anyone? Anyone? Carlos, thank you. All right, here we go, guys. I'm gonna move fairly fast, just FYI, because we have a lot of banners to go through. Smoke on the main and the iPad. We got a set, yeah, 4-star special set on the iPad. And then a bunch of other 3 and 4 stars. Oh, he's new for my iPad. Plus res minus speed. Alright, this one we're missing a male Robin who's red and Emerin who's colorless. They both look pretty good. Are we winning? So far. Here we go. Red or Carlos on the main. Alt can go for whatever. Thought that was Marth. Every character in Final is just Marth with different hair colors. All right. I guess we're not going red. That makes it easy. Chat, pick a Carlos on the main for Emerin. Which one are we pulling? Top or bottom? Again, red is male Robin. Blue is the female Robin and Crom duo. Green is young Lissa, and then I can't talk. Carlos is Emerin. So top on this one. What do you guys want on the iPad? Or I don't always remember which ones are demotes on banners and stuff like that. But what do you guys want on here? I think maybe Alyssa was the demote. Blue. Here we go. And then yeah, that's right. It's a duo. What do you guys want on the 10? Purple's nothing. Blue again? Alright, here we go. Let's pull. Let's see what we got. So here's the thing, because we have so many banners and I don't have a ton of barrack space, I'm hoping we don't get a ton of 5 stars on the main, but the ones that we do, I'm hoping we get Like the good ones. Like save the 5-star pulls on the main for like the good ones. Alright, next banner. Like I said, we'll check every 4 banners or so what we need. This one we're missing Eloid and Hector. So red or green on the main. On the alts, we can go for anything, but again, blue is the duo. Red and green on the main, but blue is the duo. Alright, chat, do you want red or green? Red is Eloid, green is Hector. What do you guys want? Red? Thank you. And what do you guys want on the iPad? Again, blue is the duo. I don't know what I have on my alts, so like if I was just pulling on my own on like my main without like streaming it, I'd probably pull blue and stuff. But blue, which one though? Which one? Bottom. All right. And then what do you guys want on the 10? There's 1 blue there. We also have 2 reds, 2 greens. Blue again? Alright, here we go. I'm taking whatever I see first in chat. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we get. Hoping for Eloid on the main, because we don't have them yet. Smoke everywhere. Remember, I had gotten 3 5-stars once. And we got Mark on the iPad. Right now the iPad actually has the most barrack space, so that's all right. All right. They are new on my iPad. Let's see. Plus attack, minus res. New bottom blue was the pick. And then I think we said 1 more before I again check what I have and don't have. All right, so this one and is also pretty cool too. She's pretty cool. We're probably gonna go red on the main because we're missing both Ike and Mia. If we don't get red, we'll go Carlos for Soren because we don't have Soren. We do have the Ilyana though. I like that emote. That's one of our Cypher emotes. All right, here we go, guys. Red first, then Carlos. At least on the main. Alright, I guess we're going with this red. Makes it easy. Chat, what do you want on the iPad? We have 3 reds. Again, color sharing between the duo Ike and then the Mia. Blue is non-focus. We could go with that if you really want, but I feel like that's a waste. Especially on a young hero banner. What do you guys want on the iPad? Top red, thank you. What do you guys want on the 10? Blue is non-focus. Green is Ilyana, but she's also demotes. But I think that's still better than going for a non-focus. Top green. I'll look at you guys thinking like, here we go. And after this, we'll check what we have and don't have again. Might as well make some space too while we're at it. Smoke on the main and the iPad. Speaking of Tiki. All right. So first up, we make some space. Oh my god. Oh no. Alright, let's see what I have and don't have on the main here. So next banner is going to be... Ooh, this one. Okay, so... Who's the lead? Figures, Erica. I don't have Erica. I might actually have Tana. Let me see. I do not have Tana. Might have Larshell. I do. And then... I do have Leon. Okay. So it's probably in our best interest to go for the Aerica because they're red and don't color share. If we don't get red, we can go for blue to try and get Tana, but she does color share with Leon, who we already have. It's a little ironic that you got a Black Knight on a Radiance banner. It's coincidence, but yes. Alright, so Aerica and Tana I'm missing on this banner. Alright, let's keep looking here. Do I have the trio on this account? I'm pretty sure I have the Sita, maybe the Marth. I don't think I have the Merrick. Yeah, I don't have the trio. Tiny Marth is pretty good. Let's see if I have them. They color share with Sita. He might be in one of the reserve barracks. I'm pretty sure I have way more Marth than this. I'll check that in a second. Same thing with actually Sita. We might actually have to check the reserve barracks for this banner. Because I was, okay, we have young Sita. Oh, I have Merrick. Okay. That's the right one, right? Yeah. Let me check the reserves real quick. I do have young Marth, see? And then Paula. We're going for Paula in the main. If we don't get Paula, we'll go red because they color share 2 characters. Alright, this one... I should have everyone. Let me double check. Because these are all old banners now. Might actually not have OG Minerva. Hold on. Well, okay, let's check the reserves. Excuse me. I wish you could just search and choose, like, search everything. Not just the main barracks, but also, like, the reserves. Excuse me. Yeah, I do have her. Okay, so she was just in reserves. Excuse me, sorry. This would probably be in the main one here. Okay. Do you think Emblem Leaf will use a sword or that's a good question because he kind of uses a little bit of everything. I'm inclined to assume they would use a sword, but again, that's not a guarantee. Can we have the Ike? Pretty sure I have the Corrin. And I know I have the Fallen Leon. Yeah, so we can pull anything on this banner. Axe, you think? Alright. Do I have... Actually, I might have all these. Charlotte's the only one I think I might not have. Never mind, I got 2. I'm pretty sure I have the others, so yeah. This one... I should have all of them, yeah. This one I might not. I think we already saw the other Jenny, right? Let's just search it to be sure. Yeah, we have her. Yeah. Alright, yeah, we have everyone on this banner. Good, good, good. Have everyone there. Have everyone there. Finally. Have everyone there. I'm pretty sure I have Maribel. Do I not have Maribel? This is the Knight Exalt from... We'll check the reserves as well. Oh, we're missing 2 on this banner. All right, we'll pull up to there and then we'll see where we're at. Can you search by? You can search by typing a name. Yes, even just a partial name. The weird thing though is like if the character has like an apostrophe in their name, sometimes it doesn't take it if you use the default apostrophe. You have to choose the right one. I think they might have changed that so it assumes the right apostrophe now. But when they first introduced that, you couldn't do it properly. All right, chat, are we ready? Fugue is 1 Foxy Lady. I mean, technically, yes. I have 3 end of pathway tests next week, so I have to do a lot of sitting. Probably wouldn't actually switch weapons, but they may make it so he's always treated as having weapon. Oh, that's true. Yeah, they could do that. My test is study for tomorrow, so I'm going to get some sleep. I'll probably pop in for tomorrow's stream. All right, you're right. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out today. Hopefully we'll be able to pull some cool stuff, and you can check the VOD. Tomorrow we're probably going to be on ZZZ. But that being said, I don't think we have a lot of main story stuff to do in ZZZ, so we might do some ZZZ and maybe something else as well, but we'll see. Don't think they'd just let him switch color types? No. Never in my life would I see a gacha do this. Oh, searching my name. You know what I wish we could do in FEH? Search the friend list. What'd you say? I was like, technically, yes, you're right. All right, chat, let's pull. Again, on this one, we're missing Erica, so we're going to go for red. Tana's the backup, but because they color share with Leon, who we already have, we're going to focus on Erica. So, red on the main. Anything else for the alts? Shoot. Okay, we'll go blue on the main. Chat, what do you want on the alts? iPad. The question is, Bernadetta fan, what did the fox say? Left red, thank you. And what do you guys want on the 10? Left blue, thank you. All right, here we go, chat. Smoke only on the 10. Ooh. Benny, Jesse, Dorothea. I wonder if any of these Jesse or Dorothea are new for the alts. Jesse's new for the iPad. So we'll keep him on the iPad for now. I've got plenty of space, so that's fine. So remind me when we start removing people. Keep Jesse. By the way, did you guys see how quickly social media turned on John Stamos? Oh my god. I'm not sure if she's considered Foxian anymore. She's maybe treated as a different one, as a different one of a kind species. Jesse's a fairly, yeah, they're fairly new. So I was like, I wonder if they're new. Dorothea is also like base Dorothea is relatively new as well. So I was like, I wonder if they're new for me. At least on my alts, because on my main I pull enough that I probably have most characters, but my alts I don't pull as often. As post Ron May, she's multiple tails. I mean, on the technical scientific level, sure, but. What did John Stamos do? What happened to John Stamos? Oh, it just came out who he supported and that he was partying in Mar-a-Lago. Anyway, pulling for trio on the main. Backup is red. Shoot, we wanted blue. All right, we're pulling the red. Chat, what do you want on the iPad? Again, blue is trio. Red color shares between Martha and Sita. Yikes, no, I don't like him either. Yeah. Yeah, once a beloved part of American culture. But now, yeah. I don't know if you voted for like 8 years. Yeah, but I don't think social media knew. So like they turn so quickly. All right, chat. What do you want here? And blue is Trio Paula, and then red color shares between young Marth and young Sita. Blue, thank you. What do you guys want on the 10? Green's young Merrick if anyone really wants them. Bum, bum, bum. Right, red. I'm assuming that's that one. All right, here we go, chat. Red's all around. Or wait, no, blue on the iPad. Here we go. Smoke on the phones, the main and the 10. 5, well, 4-star special. Hey, Will. How's it going, Will? We're doing all our summons. We have at least 69 polls, but most likely more because Tiki's probably going to take more than the free polls. All right, here we go, chat. Next banner. Why isn't Eldian a 4-star by now? They are, but it's a 4-star special. Yeah, they rarely demote actual 5-stars into, or actual, they rarely demote 5-stars into actual 4-stars, but they basically call them 4-star specials so that they're still going to become a 5-star. All right, this one we have everyone on the main. So red, Katarina, green, Minerva, Carlos, Jenny. You guys pick. I'm good. Just got off my nice shower. Oh, nice. I usually shower in the morning. If I didn't mind wasting water, I probably would shower both morning and evening. But whatever. I was expecting you to say he got outed for like Diddy stuff or something. That's something that's been commented on. Yeah, but most of social media didn't know, and like it became a thing on social media. It was like trending for like 2 days. Green. All right, here we go. Get that Minerva. What do you guys want on the iPad? And red is Katarina, green is Minerva, and Carlos is Jenny. Tried to play 3 houses, but my eyes don't like the white UI. Oh, I mean, it didn't really bother me that much. Blue? All right. Again, blue's not focus, but okay. What do you guys want on the iPhone 10? Red is Katarina, green is Minerva. Green. All right, here we go, chat. Little emotes. Let's see what we get. If we get like a 5-star off focus on the iPad, Will's gonna be like the greatest right now. Oh no. There you guys. Are you heading out, Bernadette fan? Alright. Hopefully everything goes well with the PS5. Keep us updated in the Discord. Because again, I hope you don't miss out on too many polls in Star. Luckily you still play Genshin on your phone, so you can at least keep going in there to try and get like Venti and stuff. Don't never pick green. Green's a curse. Didn't Carlos used to be the curse? But yeah, keep us updated, Bernadette fan. I know you're trying to farm some polls for Fugue and Star Rail. Alright, this one we have everyone. So red is Fallen Ike, blue is Fallen Male Corrin, and green is Fallen Leon. Green's your favorite color in Fae? Why didn't you say green? Alright, chat, what do you want on the main? Red is Ike, green is Leon. Carlos is just there, hanging out. And then blue on the alts is Corrin. What do you want on the main? Again, we're going to move fairly quickly today. Your left green. What do you guys want on the iPad? Again, red is Ike, blue is Corrin, green is Leon. Right, red. And then what about the 10? I'm hungry. I did eat a very early dinner. Red. All right. Here we go. Left blue bottom. Oh, I did see Pikachu first, but to be fair, that's also on the right. Here we go. Smoke everywhere. Nothing. Although Lapis is relatively new, which means that they're relatively good compared to a lot of other characters in the game. Alright, and I think how many more do we have before I have to check again? Or we run out of space, whichever comes first. I think it was the picnic van, right? Nope, it was further. I want to say I have Siegbert, but I'll check later. We can keep going for a bit. So yeah, there's so many banners. Yeah, there's the 35th anniversary celebration going on, so we get 6 new daily banners every day, in addition to all the other banners that are rerunning. Pick. You have to be 69 or older to watch the stream. No. We have 69 pulls to do in FEH. Because there's 23 banners that we have to pull on, and I have 3 accounts. How's it going, Hyper Studios? Welcome in. Pick a God and pray. But yeah, we have 69 banners to pull on. Or yeah, 23 banners, 3 accounts. And then we're probably going to be pulling more because on my main account, we're probably going to keep going until we get the new Young Tiki. Alright, this banner. Does Frederick have that as the skill trigger in this game? Oh, my bad, because I'm not 69. Most of us aren't. One of us is. Just kidding, no one is. Alright, here we go. This one, we have everyone. Paula, Valentian Paula, Zeke, and, just call him Valentian Zeke. And then, Charlotte. Wait, not Valentian. Because that would be, what's his name? I'm gonna kill you too? What do you mean? What'd I do? We need to go for Paula. We can go for Paula, but you guys have to vote first before anyone else does. You're actually 72. Pop quiz. Who said that quote? At least it's only characters and not weapons as well. It's true. Yeah. And guys, in hindsight though, my polls yesterday for Genshin, the polls for the first 5-star, which we started going for Shonen before switching to Venti, that was horrible luck. But my luck on then going back for Shonen was super early. It was real good. So overall, it wasn't actually that bad. Because to get both, it took a total of 166 polls, which that's still less than like hard pity, lose, hard pity, guarantee. So I take that as a win. We still have enough to pull for Escoffier. Escoffier? Escoffier? I assume it's French because it's Fontanian. But anyway. Alright, red is Paula, blue is Zeke, green is Charlotte. In honor of that guy that loved Paula. What? Alright. Oh, yeah. Who was that? You're right, Kamal. Who was that? Top blue. Thank you. What do you guys want on the iPad? Over the Zeke. Quote is still the only good moment that character has had. Green. What do you guys want on the 10? Again, we have Zeke, Paula, and Charlotte. Left blue. Okay. 2 blues and a green. Good Charlotte. I don't remember any of the names of the songs that Good Charlotte made. I probably would remember if I heard them. But Good Charlotte was one of those bands I listened to back in the early aughties. Jagan. 4 stars. Hawkeye and May. That was secretly Kamal's alt account. That was you the whole time. No, seriously though, who was that? That was at least what did we refer to them by? Because they did change the name. Oh, we got clear space anyway in the alt, so we might as well just clear space on all of them. But I think we're mostly good to go on pulling for everything else. We might as well check if we have Siegbert. Good Charlotte. Bad Bunny. Wait, Bad Bunny? I don't remember that one. And then we said on the iPad we're gonna keep Jessie because they're new. And let me search Dorothea's. So search Doro. This one's neutral, this one's speed. I'll keep the speed one. There's also a guy that loved Veronica. Oh yeah, Fabri. Fabri comes by from time to time. I just don't know if they play FEH anymore. But yeah, they stop by from time to time. Bad Bunny is a singer. Oh, okay. Yeah. Good Charlotte's one of those bands I listened to in the early 2000s. There's a lot of bands that I used to listen to around then. Off the top of my head, I can't remember a ton of their songs anymore. But there was some good stuff back then. By the Veronica doll? Veronica doll? You mean like the statue? I still have the Alir statue on my desk. I don't have anywhere to put it right now. I'm running out of space. The one I have? Yeah, the statue. It's a cool statue. I think they stopped by when I think we were unboxing that. That was a while ago, yeah. Let me check real quick if we have Seaberts. Is it I before E or no? I don't even know. Alright, we do have them. Okay, cool. So we can pull on every banner, I think, going forward now, and knowing who we have and don't have, because like almost all these are old characters. Chat. Red is Hreed. Blue is Fjorm. Green is Gunthra. Here we go. I think Fjorm is the only one that I even remotely come close to using, although I haven't used it in a long time. Although we have no blue. Alright, so I guess we're going for Gunthra, unless you want to go for non-focus. I before E except after C. Yeah, but there's like a bajillion other exceptions too, especially when it comes to names. No blue. Yeah, there's no blue. Top green. Thank you. What do you guys want to go for on the I before E equals pi? Well done. Top green. Red on the iPad. What do you guys want on the 10? Earth Day's coming up, guys. Actually, some of my students were asking at the younger school, were asking like, why do we have Monday off of school? And I'm like, because it's close to a holiday, and they didn't even think about Easter. They were like, is it because we have Earth Day off? I'm like, no, but we should. Blue. All right, here we go, chat. Here we go. Here we go. Green, red, and blue. Boom. What did I say? We went from like 18 viewers to 10 like instantly. All right. Nothing. Before E, except for C, and when sounding like an A as a neighbor of way or on Fridays and weekends and all throughout May, and you'll always be wrong no matter what you say. That's funny. Kids these days don't know Easter. I mean, I guess. Maybe they just weren't thinking about it. I'm guessing maybe they might have already been doing some like activities. Again, this is the younger school, not the high school. At the younger school, they might have been doing activities in class that were relevant to Earth Day, so maybe that's why it was on their mind. I don't know. Possibility. I don't know. I don't teach their regular classes. I teach music. So at the younger school, I do general music, and then at the high school, I do band. Back in my days, we used to celebrate the bunny dragons. Bunny dragons! Alright guys, picnic banner. We have everyone actually on my main. Red's Flora, blue is Luke, green is Felicia, Carlos is Jenny. What do you guys want on the main? It's kind of sad. I'm sure they know of it. It's just maybe it wasn't on the top of their mind at the time. By the way, I would show you guys the footage I got from the Sailor Moon musical on stream, except I don't want to get like DMCA because the part they let us actually film is like the Sailor Moon theme. I'm like, should I play this on stream? So maybe I'll post it in like the Discord or something. Left on Carlos, thank you. What do you guys want on the iPad? Again, green is Felicia, blue was Luke, Carlos is Jenny. Want to go Carlos? Let's go. And then red is Flora, blue is Luke. What do you guys want on the 10? Messed up the quote. It's weekends and holidays. Not Fridays and weekends. Oh, okay. Going for blue? Okay. I do tend to notice whenever we have like 4 of one color and 1 of the another color, people always choose the one that's just 1. Guys, don't give candies to the kids on Easter. Not really anymore. Alright, we got smoke on the 10. Patty! We like Patty. Speaking of the younger kids, I was telling the kid, I was like, stop doing that. And they're like, I'm not doing anything. I'm like, you're playing patty cake with the wall. And then everyone started laughing. All right, this banner. We got Julia, Lucina, and Lucina. Patty's cute. Patty was for a while like one of the characters that I wanted to get into Fae that wasn't yet in Fae. So, but I should probably update that list. I wonder how many, if any of them have gotten in since last updated. All right, Lucina's red, Lucina's blue, and Julia's green. Here we go. Again, we're into the daily banners now. What do you guys want? Red, blue, or green? Carlos is non-focused, but we can go for it if you really, really want. And it's almost 10. We haven't pulled our tikis yet. Guys don't like to put toys in food. You can give chocolate without putting the toy in the food. Blue. It's by Brian Regan. Wait, what? Oh, the quote? All right, what do you guys want on the iPad? We got Lucina, or Carlos. Blue again? Like, yeah, no, I remember that one. Yeah, I remember hearing about the Kinder toys or whatever. What do you guys want on the 10? Lucina, or Julia, or Carlos? Even bigger Kinder Joy during Easter. Blue for a third time. Here we go. Let's get that Lucina. I don't know if I'm doing anything for Easter. Because usually in my family, because Filipinos are largely religious, usually we have like a big get-together, but ever since COVID, we haven't really done that as much for Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Easter. But mostly because our families at this point have gotten so large that we can't fit everyone into a single house anymore. Oh, he's a comedian. Okay, oh, that makes sense. That they would be... Comedians are very intelligent, guys. To be able to come up with these jokes. And then you're like, wait a second. That's true. By the way, Claire, I think, got a Resplendent. It looks great, but I still kind of like this design. Why don't usually families are getting smaller and smaller? Guess that's good for you guys. Wait, what? Oh, win? Alright. This one... let's see. Lena's red. Ishtar's blue. Grima, Robin is green. Carlos is non-focus. We ever find out how they pronounce their name? Is it Lene? Lene? Lena? She got Tingyun. Base Claire's neck is broken. That's the issue. Oh, I mean, it's alright. Lean? So they say that in their voice lines. I'll have to remember that. All right, here we go. At one point, we were trying to do a project where we were trying to like get recordings of like everyone in the game saying their name, so that you could do like exclamation point lean in the chat, and it would like play the sound. But there's so many, and they're also inconsistent. Like even Sonicy, just base Sonicy, between the base and then the Resplendent, which is technically still the same unit, they say their name differently. And I'm like, what the frick? Alright. Lean, Ishtar, Grima. What do you guys want? Sonic? Sanic? What do you guys want on the main? We have some Leans, some Grimas. Green? Alright, let's go for the Grima. What do you guys want on the iPad? We have a chance at some Ishtars here. But also Lean and Grima. Anyone? And again, on the new banner, we're going to keep going until we get the Tiki. Bottom right blue. Thank you. Here we go. And then what about the 10? We have Lean and Grima, and then some Carlos. The Hedgehog. Green. Here we go, chat. Smoke on the main. Alright, given the number of banners we have today, we've gotten a fairly few 5 stars, which is fine because I don't have a ton of space, but at the same time, you would think I would have gotten something by now. Haven't eaten Sonic in a while. I don't think I've ever had Sonic. There's like one or two maybe in like my entire like area. I honestly don't think I have. Like, what's good to get from Sonic? Like, if you had to go for Sonic and then recommend something like, oh, you have to try this, you have to try this. What would you guys recommend? Also, where'd Dorolo go? This banner we have Ike, and Mist. No blues. What do you guys want? We have Ike, or Mist. Never been to Sonic either. Yeah, they're not as common around here, but there are definitely at least one or two I've seen. Colorless? Alright, good. That Mist. Kaizen's still waiting for long hair Mist. What do you guys want on the iPad? We have a chance at Brave Ike, as well as regular Ike, and non-focus. Don't need Sonic. Tanuki loves Sonic. But why do we not have a drum hit as a sound effect? Last time I went, I was back in like 2016 when I walked there after leaving the last day of the school party in junior year. Oh, top right. What do you guys want for the 10? I don't know why that just reminded me. This is completely separate. I don't know why that reminded me of it. But after a friend's wedding, like, you know how there's always time between like a wedding and like the reception. So you're like, what do we do? Top Carlos, thank you. And it just reminded me, we took one of my friends, he's actually my marching band co-director, because all the rest of us had smartphones. They were all iPhones, and he was on like this like flip phone from like 10 years prior that he got on his parents' family plan, and now that he had gotten married like the year before and he was on his own family plan now, he just kind of brought his phone over. We were like, Bob, we gotta get you a smartphone. So we literally took him to, like, we were all in our tuxes. We're like, all right, we're going to T-Mobile. Let's go. Getting you an iPhone. All right, let's go. Here we go, chat. Ike's in this. My soundboard has the best sound effect, and I finally got to use it recently in the ZZ stream. Wait, which one? Hey, we got a Saline on my iPad. My iPad's gotten a few more 5 stars today than the rest of the accounts. But hopefully the good stuff will be on the main. That's the one we're going to actually go for Tiki. Although the iPad has enough space, we could go for Tiki there if we wanted to. Saline. Wow, yeah, right? During Hugo's last name reveal where he mentioned an uncle, so I finally got to use nothing but... Oh, okay, nice. Nice. All right. Okay, are you excited for the Tiki? That's another Tiki. That's... I don't know. When's the next Tiki we're going to get? Would it be theoretically TMS Tiki? All right, chat. This banner, apparently I don't have on my main. I know I have her on my alt somewhere. Probably the iPad. I'm missing both Maribel, who's colorless, and this Exalt Crom or whatever, which is red. So red or colorless on the main. So surprisingly on this revival, I am missing 2, and they're both in the general pool, which is weird. How I don't have them. Chat, which one, red or colorless? Who's better of the two? Do you think? Is it the Exalt Crom? They're older, and then colorless is Maribel. They're newer, but they're also colorless. I don't know. I don't use them, obviously, because I don't have them. What would you guys want to go for? Exalt Crom or Maribel? Maribel's newer, so she's probably better. Don't know. Considering Berkut also has a famous line about uncles, and Hugo says multiple times, "Everyone lies." It felt it. No, that's very fitting. Yeah. Jade Man, welcome in. How have you been? You want to go for top red? All right, and then what do you guys want on the iPad? Green is not focus. Red is Crom. Carlos is Maribel. What do you guys want on the iPad? I might just also pull that out of the Carlos too. What do you guys want on the iPad? But yeah, if you guys are just coming in, welcome in. We're doing Fate today because there's a lot to do. A lot of polls. 69 banners across 3 accounts, so 23 per account. Samia, I heard you didn't need her, so she didn't even show up, right? There's no blues here at all. But we have her, so she's good. We're good on getting her. What do you guys want on the iPad and then on the 10? And we're all building up to the new banner where we're gonna pull for Tiki. At the point where I'm debating skipping Jane again, on the chance ZZZ Anniversary lets us choose or change the lost pool like with HSR. Do you think that would happen this early though? Because like we're not even into 2.0 yet. Like HSR took all the way until like 3. What are we in? 2? Genshin doesn't let us do it, and we're already in like 5. What are we on? 6? 5? Something like that. I might throw a 10 pull at Vivian, because like at this point, whenever Yanagi reruns, I'll have at least 450 pulls by day 1. So I'm like, I can afford to throw a few 10 pulls at the characters along the way, whether it's Vivian, whether it's Jane, whether it's who else is coming up, whether it's Hugo, whether it's Lighter. Like who's on now? Is it Trigger and GUN still? I could probably throw a 10 pull at Trigger. But you know who I've been using, like, as you know how we can, there are various modes where we can use other characters as trial characters. You know who I've been using, and I'm like, it would actually kind of be nice to have this character. In addition to Yanagi, Evelyn. I kind of want to get Evelyn now, but not nearly as much as I want to get Yanagi first. Genshin team hates us. HSR and ZZZ dev teams are way nicer, because they kind of have to be, since neither is anywhere near as popular. Yeah, yeah. Alright, chat, what do you guys want on the iPad? Again, red is Exalt Crom, Carlos is Maribel, green is nothing. Anyone? 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 We have to get to the tiki pulls before all the viewers go away. Let me know what you guys want to pull. Bottom left red, thank you. And then what do you guys want on the 10 here? There's 4 chances for Maribel and 1 non-focus. All right, bottom right, thank you. All right, chat, here we go. All right, are we almost at the Tiki banner? It's been so long. Well, that's okay. It's okay. These are rerun banners. These are old characters. It's weird though that there's a rerun banner where I'm missing 2 of the 3 characters still. All right. Vivian Hugo, the new Void Hunter. What's her name again? And the new Oval Squad girl. Don't mean Trigger to Chase. Did you watch season 2 teaser yet? I don't think I did. We can watch that tomorrow if you guys remind me, because tomorrow's gonna be a ZZZ day. I don't think I did. All right, this one I have, everyone. It's just Hector and Lynn's. So red Carlos are Lynn and green's Hector. All right, chat. What do you guys want on the main? We have 2 reds for OG Lynn and 3 blues for non-focus. Tease a ton of new characters. Okay, should I watch it tomorrow? There's no spoilers or anything like that? Bottom. Chat, what do you guys want? Again, red is OG Lynn. Talk about old characters. And then blue is non-focus. Which one do you want? Come on, chat. Hang in there a little bit more. We're almost done. We just got to get to the Tiki banner. And that'll be the last thing we do. Oh, wait. We also have to do the GHB. I don't have to do the GHB on stream, but we can. Let's do at least one round. Shouldn't be too bad. As well as designs and kind of teases what story will be about, but should be fine. As long as there's no, like, major, like, this is, like, the big revelation or the big turning point or whatever. I don't mind, like, knowing what the story's about. If anything, that'll kind of help. Remember when we went through ZZZ for 4 chapters and didn't know what the story was? I was kind of upset about that, actually. Ba-da-da-bum-bum. Chat, pick something. Come on, we're almost at the Tiki banner. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum ba-da-dum bum 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 ba-dum. Anyone? Anyone? OG Lynn's red, blue's non-focus. Someone pick. Season 1 was kind of aimless until the finale. Well, 1.4. That's not really the finale. Bottom left, thank you. And then what do you guys want on the iPad? Green is Hector. Red is OG Lynn. What do you guys want over here? Bum, bum, bum. Hector or Lynn? I feel like 1.4 was the finale of Season 1. That makes no sense. But okay. Yeah, because like we have the Archon quest and Trailblaze quest, but like for ZZZ, I don't even know like what the heck the organization is. But yeah, whatever. And I like how in Genshin and Sorrel, it's like it's very defined. It's like here's a new nation, here's a new planet. I don't know what 2.0 is gonna be like, because it's all kind of confined, right? Bum 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 ba dum bum bum ba dum. Call it the finale of Season 1. Astra, Evelyn stuff is a special episode. All the Hugo stuff is a 2-part epilogue. Well, now they're just dragging it out. All right, chat. Someone pick on the iPad, please. I want to at least get to the Tiki stuff before 10:30. I would like to be done by 10:30 and get some sleep. Because I might have to... Tomorrow's stream, guys, I mean, we should be on at normal time, but I might be a smidge later than normal. Because we're supposed to meet regarding Marching Man stuff with our arranger. But he usually has stuff going on in the evening, so it probably would be an early meeting. The only thing that would cause me to stream later than usual is if it's far away. Because I'm on the south side of Chicago. He's up by Northern Illinois. He's the band director at Northern Illinois University. So, okay, well, welcome in. How have you been? Or pulling on the banner. Would you like to pick a color here, please? Anything but blue, because blue's non-focus. So we have 3 greens and a red. Green could be Hector, and red could be OG Lynn. I'm trying to move things along, but we've had like 1 vote in the past like 10 minutes now. And we're trying to get to the new Tiki banner. Ankle problem. Ooh, now you caught a cold. All right, you need to get some rest. So it's classified. Not my fault. They keep making content, so we have stuff to do. Just the way that's like organized, though. Like, why? Just call it. Just call all of 1.x, 1.x, season 1. But yeah, someone pick please on the iPad. We have 3 greens and a red. Green's Hector, red is Lynn. Red, thank you. And what do you guys want on the 10? So blue is on focus. Carlos could be Brave Lynn. And if you pick Carlos, or if you pick anyone, make sure you specify which one. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum. Make it so special episodes are instead part of the main story and find a way to retroactively do that with Season 1. Bum, 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 bum. Do we not care about summons anymore? I can just do the GHB and we can call it a night and get some sleep that way. Does anyone want to pick or no? Again, Carlos is brave, Lynn. Sorry, Carlos. Which one? We have 3 different ones there. Bottom left? Okay. Here we go. Yeah, because for some reason, like the last several days, I've gotten 4 hours of sleep. Now, I try to take a nap when I get home from work. Gear. I don't know if I have them. They're relatively new? I think. I don't know if I have them. They might be brand new on my iPad. Not my iPad, my phone. They are new.
The act of fighting must always serve some purpose. For me,
Plus speed, minus HP.
that purpose is to feed my family. I would hate to lose an ally because I was not strong enough.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-da.
Oh! I apologize if I bumped into you. It was not intentional.
All right. All right. Well, I think this is the last banner before the Tiki one. Yes. We have Siebert, we have Hinoka, we have Kana. Gear is not only in Fae, but these honestly, same. All right. Siebert's red, Kana's green, and Hinoka is Carlos. What do you guys want? All right. Red, green, red. That's cheating, but okay. Does anyone else want to chime in? Because that's technically cheating. Dude is what everyone who gets the Callum joke wrong thinks Callum is. Who? All right. Anyone want to chime in? All right. Polling for Siegbert in 2025. Here we go. People don't not know who Calm is that he's there and they can't see him for whatever reason. The moment he moves or speaks, they notice him. Falcon's very adamant that people need to get the joke right. I haven't seen Falcon in a while. Although I think I saw them in Times Discord. Oh, we gotta make space. I guess we might as well make space for the tikis. Falcon's a big Kelm fan, and as he really likes characters who don't stand out. That's fair. All right. Make that space, and guys, I think it's time. Alright, already got our young Camilla. And what about this banner? Chat, what should I just do this one? There's like no way to target a specific character. Who do I have and not have? Do I have legendary Sita? Pretty sure I have most of the rest of these. Because we can just get this one out of the way and then go on to the new Tiki banner. Hey Kaiten, how have you been? Can we get a shout out for Kaiten, please? Have you streamed recently? You're obviously because of time zones. You're always on like when I'm like either at work or or asleep. But just got back from the USA. What'd you think? Lucky you for getting out of the USA. I wish I could get out for the next 3.5 years. I went Carlos because I wanted guidance for Zephia. I got leave. Actually, I don't know if I have this Corin yet. Yeah, there's no one in particular I'm like, oh, I gotta try for that one on the chance I get him. But I feel like I have most of these characters, just maybe missing a few. Like, again, I don't know if I have the Sita or this Corn. I can double check real fast if we want, but pretty sure I have all these. Do we get this Allure? I think I have that Allure. Let me check real fast. Sita. So I don't have. Well, no, they might be in the. I mean, Green were like the only two I wasn't okay with. Of course I get him. I was on vacation to visit old friends. How's the summons? Overall, not great, but at the same time, I don't have a ton of space, so it's not that big a deal. Like, I don't mind too much. Like, if we're gonna get 5 stars, hopefully it's like the good ones. Let me see if I have legendary Sita. Sita. Corin. Nope. And then I want to check that Allure real quick, the male Allure. Or even the female Allure. Oh, they might be in the reserves. I don't have either earlier. Okay. So, I think we're either going to go blue, colorless, or green. Let's just get this one out of the way and then we'll pull for our Tikis. Because Kamal's been waiting. Alright. Chat, pick something except the reds. After like a year of searching, I finally found a Catherine Forma. Let's go. Oh, in Binding Worlds? I have to finish that. Alright, what do you guys want? Pick something but the reds. My satisfaction has been granted with all the Camillas in my collection. I did manage to get young Camilla, and they are fantastic, especially with the Erica ring. Bottom right, let's go for that, I guess, male Allure. All right, chat, pick something on the alts. There's no way to target a character. So I'm not going to be picky. She's Max Flowers, has Gust, Attack Speed Excel, Speed Taker, Endless Tempest, and Times Pulse Echo. Nice. So, again, I'm assuming Binding Worlds, right? I got to finish that. Again, after we get through this circle, we do our Tiki polls. Kamal's been waiting, presumably. Okay. No reds. For the alts, we can pull anything. Red's included. So if you want to do red, we can do red. I was just saying for the main. Because honestly, the main, I have a pretty decent idea of who I have and don't have. I just have to check a few from time to time. But the alts, I don't know. But yeah, what do you guys want on the iPad and the 10? Red on top. Bottom green. Alright. Here we go, chat. Lilith emotes. Hoping we get... Again, I think I'm just missing that male lure in terms of colorless on the main. Here we go. You're my primary target forever, but since nobody but me likes Catherine... A lot of people like Catherine. A lot of the 3 Houses streams that I've been discovering lately, because again, I'm always trying to find new channels, they all seem to... What? Micaiah? I think I already have her. We got Nana on the iPad. That might be new. For the iPad, at least. And then we got Edelgard on the... isn't that an old Edelgard? Yeah, so Nana's new. HP res. Alright, chat. It is time. Main account's only going green. If we don't get green, we'll go colorless. Isn't that the old... Yeah, that's the old... Is that Brave? I think it's Brave. Kaizen would know. Kaizen has every Edelgard. Alright, we're going for green. Actually, we'll go for green on everything. If there's more than one green, we'll let you pick. Now, if we don't get green, we're probably going to go colorless. We're not going to go blue because they're going to be in the general pool, and they're going to be in the 3 and 4 star pool, so yeah. Legendary Edelgard, thank you. So it's Legendary Edelgard. So green, then colorless, then red. Green, colorless, red. Here we go. We have tickets. But we're going to pull every green on the main. Of course, no green. Chat, pick a colorless on the main. We'll go with this green on the alts. We're just sniping the greens. If we don't get green, we'll go colorless. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum. Come on, no, it's Kaizen. Alright. Church of bottom left. Bottom left forever, no matter the color. Oh, bottom right's the way to go. Alright, Kaiten said first. Kaiten before Kaizen. Look at that. They beat you out. Hatred of young Tiki overpowers my desire for you to get lucky. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we get. We got smoke though. 4 stars. Alright. Now, we're only pulling out because there's no other greens on the circle. If there were greens, we'd pull all of them. Alright, so we're going to go with this green. Chat, pick a green on the iPad. Unless you want to... No, let's not pull for all of them. I don't have the space. Pick a green on the iPad. Pick a green on the 10. Unless you guys want to just go colorless bottom... Or not colorless. Go bottom left like Kaizen wanted. Bottom left, and on the top on the iPad. What do you guys want on the 10? All right, bottom left again. Legit mad at I own this Tiki now. I got her on a second ticket and she's permanently in the reserves and I was only allowed to discuss fodder. Just to keep it consistent. All right, here we go, chat. Let's see if we can get Tiki. Would love to get Tiki on the free pulls. Man. All right. Yeah, we're not gonna pull the other ones on the alts. If there's other greens on the main, we'll pull. Fine, we'll just give it to her, or give her to us, I should say. All right, here we go. Next ticket. We have 3 more tickets. Free pulls. 1 green there. We'll pull the greens here. Here we go, chat. 1 green everywhere. Give us at least the smoke so we can have hope. Come on. Ah. Uther. I guess I use most preferred skills, so I don't have any way to full user kit. Aku, welcome in. We're pulling for Tiki. How are you doing today? Tiki, just come home. Come home. And now my 10's being slow. Come on. Come on. There we go. How's it going, Aku? Have you pulled, or are you going to wait till Saturday? All right. Here we go, chat. 2 more tickets. But we're playing all greens on the main. Little female corn, similar earlier. Fallen Lumera. Rearm Nell. Those are dragons I use. And they all have preferred skills or preferred specials. I still use my Nell. I don't think I have the Alir. I don't use Lumera. All right, chat. Which green do you want first on the on the main? I'm gonna pull both, and then we're gonna go colorless on the 10. Go with the left first. All right, and then we'll, like I said, we'll do both. But here we go. Smoke on the main. And then we'll put the other green. Here we go. Now we're dipping into orbs, guys. Here we go. Rusting with new art. I think it's fine. It's not the right dragon. Alright. Faye. Unit preferences might show that I like Engage. I mean, I don't dislike Engage. It's just not my favorite. Alright, chat. Here we go. Last ticket. Well, we're going to keep pulling greens on the main until we get Tiki. Wrong Divine Dragon. Green. Colorless. Green. That's what we're pulling. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Guys, Lithimos is the last ticket. I would love to not have to spend any more orbs. But here we go, chat. Lithimos in the chat. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum. Smoke on the phones. Another Uther. What the frick? His father's son. That reminds me, there's a Shark Tank clip where this guy, he's like, oh, they were asking me, like, do you have any investors, or like, who's in charge of everything, or paying for everything? It was like, it's my... What was that wording he used? I'm probably not going to get it right. I'm going to try and get it close. He said it was his wife's father-in-law. And then Kevin O'Leary was like, wife's father-in-law? Isn't that your dad? He was like, oh, yeah. Yeah. That was pre-calculated. Like, he knew. He knew. Oh, wait, hold on. No, that's it. All right, we're gonna exit out of the circle, and then we're gonna keep pulling on the main until we get this Tiki. Here we go, chat. Now we're gonna use up orbs. Hopefully not a lot of orbs, because I don't have a ton of space. Damn it! Just pick a color. Let's go. We should want to get this out of the way. Bum 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 ba dum bum bum ba dum bum bum ba dum. Smoke on the water. Kagura. People keep telling me my epithet is silly, so I'm changing it to his papa's boy. Damn it! Kaizen, you did it again. For those who don't know what I'm referring to, please see the Caceres pulling stream. Claiming Garcia matters more, but not enough to remember Garcia's name. Also, gives absolutely zero indication to anything about Ross. Like, epithets are supposed to give you a basic knowledge of the hero. Find one all green orbs, please. Yeah, right? Please? Or at least more than one. There we go. It's only one, but, you know. Come on, guys. Little emotes. Let's see if we can get them relatively early, like our Shalonen yesterday. Assuming we count all the early pulls for Shalonen for Venti instead. It's Bowie. Because we still have to do a GHB map. Oh, no. I gotta make space. Wait. Wait, how did I suddenly have this much space? What? Whatever. Let's see. This time I'm okay with taking your luck away. It means less young Tikis in the world. Yeah, this is young Tiki, correct. Alright, one green again, chat. This is very expensive. Because then they're all 5 orbs. Mustafa. I used to have a classmate named Mustafa. It was weird because in middle school he was in all the honors classes with me and like all like my classmates. But then like in high school, when I was in all the honors classes and AP classes, he was like maybe in one of them. Like I almost never saw him again. It was weird. All right, next one. We're 10 pulls in. 2. Chat, pick one. Which one first? Which one has the tiki? Which one has tiki? Tiki, tiki. In the tiki room. Top, here we go. It's even worse that it'll appeal more to the awful people. Aw, it's Wrath. Next green. No smoke. Rip. Bum 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 ba-dum. One green again. Back to the ones. Back to singles. Next one. At least give us like 4. Okay, pick one, chat. Which one first? We have left and right. Bottom left, bottom right. Bum 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 ba-dum. It's Mario, we go right. Here we go. Remember the early years of the game where you could be pity broken by a 5-star? Yes. Alright, come on, right here. 15. Last ranty note, I really liked Engage cast though. Maybe several new favorites. There a lot of the original characters in Engage were great. They just felt very one-dimensional because they just lost so much screen time to the legacy characters. That was part of my issue. Those legacy characters got their own screen time in their own games. Like, come on. Is this speed rate? 3%. Alright, next circle. Come on, Tiki. Ah. Naga? No. Jade Awakening and Fates. They weren't part of the main story. Engage, they were kind of the main part of the story. All right, chat, pick one. Top or bottom first? Or top or sorry, top or right? Top or right? Top, thank you. Yeah, Awakening was DLC. Fates was DLC. Codename Steam was Amiibo. Share. Amiibo you want is Lyn. It'd be nice to get a Lyn Amiibo. Python. Did you get the there's a Lyn statue they made. It's a pretty cool statue. 18 pulls in, gotta expand. How did I get so much space? Did I like delete someone by accident? Your sister has a Lyn statue? Yeah, it's a pretty nice statue. I might actually maybe give one away at some point because I think I have 3. Which initially I was getting 3. But now they're just, they limit you now to 2. Actually, no, I think they now limit you to 1. So now I have to rely on a friend to order the other. And then when I ordered the Edelgard for Kaizen, I had to use a separate retailer altogether. Zarisa, welcome in. Thank you for the alert. Can we get a shout out for Zarisa? Are you on? Yes, you are. Tiki. Oh, you're talking about Tiki? Well, that's different because she's like older now. Like, it's not young Tiki retelling her story and being like, oh, this happened to me and this happened to me. It's like new Tiki. She's had 2,000 years more experience. But yeah, no, you know exactly what I mean when I say about like Engage using legacy characters being completely different than Awakening and Fates and Codename Steam. So, all right, let's keep pulling. We're at 18 pulls in. Want a Lyra amiibo? So hopefully she gets into Smash Bros. So she has one. This be a cameo for Nostalgia. I mean, the game is set in, spoiler alert, the old land from like Shadow Dragon and Mystery. So it makes sense that there would be the characters who live long would still be around. So it's more of a continuity thing than anything else. Shadow Dragon was fun. I do want to go back and replay. The thing is, right now, the best way to play it is the Wii U Virtual Console one, which is not exactly like, I like having stuff on like 3DS and Switch because it's like portable. Another, oh my god. No greens. Give the green. I have Shadow Dragon on my OGDS, so I'm like, okay. Well, so the reason why the Virtual Console version is actually currently better to play than the DS one is because the DS one, in order to evolve your Pegasus Knights, you need a certain item, the Elysian Whip, which, because they were promoting the DS online service at the time, the DS store, they made that item exclusive to that store. You can no longer connect to that store, so you can no longer promote your Pegasus Knights. So when they released it on the Virtual Console on the Wii U, they were like, "Oh, yeah, that's the thing. That's a problem." So what they did is they hard coded it into the game now, so you can get that item in the game without needing to connect to the DS online store. Why is there no Zane or Bantu? They live long too, but they aren't there because Tiki's more notable. Okay. If you're saying that they have anywhere near as much significance as Tiki, like, they make a big deal about Tiki even when she's a child. So yes, absolutely, it makes sense. And look at her lineage too. It makes sense that she would be relevant to, or more relevant to the story in the future. I think I got that before the DS store closed. Yeah. Well, the Wii U the Wii U online store, you mean? Lucius. But I'm sure Zane and Bantu are around somewhere. It's just that they're not the Divine Dragon. Get to make it Tiki. Please come home. Balthus. Oh, speaking of Zane, we gotta do the GHB before I wrap up. Hopefully before 11. Come on. We're 22 pulls in. No. Tiki in the future is basically a super fancy priest. Her significance is that she can get you in contact with her mother. Exactly. So again, there's a specific purpose in the story. Like, it makes sense. Please, game. We're at 23. Jordan. There's our first green in a while. This is 24. Oh, it's our old friend Bartray. He used to come in and, like, show up whenever we were playing for greens. Not as much anymore. One green. Right, this is getting a bit more expensive than I was hoping, but we're pulling for the Tiki. We have the orbs. This is actually the most orbs I had at the start of a summoning stream in a while. Because we're usually hovering around like 250, 300. I started the stream with 402, so we are in good shape. Come on. Come on. Come on. Tiki. I'll take Nagi is way more interesting. They're very interesting, yeah. Nino, get out of here. Speaking of awakening, we got Basilio. We don't need you though. I might have to clear space again soon. There it is. Green hair child. I asked this after sending Nino. I don't remember having this much space when we were doing all our other. Did I accidentally like, get rid of someone? I thought I remember having like 4 spots open. Bum, 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 bum. Uh-oh. My potential raid targets are all ending their streams already. No. All right. Nice music choice with the Radiant Dawn Barracks. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I really like the aesthetic of the Tellius music. People always ask me, like, what's your favorite Fire Emblem soundtrack? And I'm like, that's a loaded question. Because melodically, I like Genealogy of the Holy War. That has some of the most memorable melodies. Aesthetically, I think the Tellius games have they do a great job of setting up the aesthetic of like just of the situation. It sounds very like militaristic and like urgent. Whereas in terms of like composition and just fleshing out the score. Awakening and Fates and Three Houses are fantastic. My favorite overall piece in the entire franchise is from Awakening. It's Don't Speak Her Name. Followed closely probably by Blown in the Wind from Thracia. Heritors of Arcadia is also pretty good. Picking a favorite Fire Emblem OST is like picking a favorite child. All of them have bangers. Yeah. There's things to like about all of them. Like Engage even, which for the most part, a lot of it's kind of vampy for a while. So there's a lot of it that I'm like, it's all right, but whatever. There's one piece in particular that kind of stands out among them. For me, it's Falling Petals, Chapter 17. Now that being said, I was listening to Falling Petals, and then on the rest of my recommended playlist based on how much I listen to other music, my Apple Music started playing Three Houses music, and I was like, huh. Even though Falling Petals like stands head and shoulders above everything else in the Engage soundtrack for me, I'm like, this is relatively on par with like the average tracks on Three Houses. All right, that's the only green on that circle. Where this is gonna be 30. Here we go, chat. We're under 300 orbs now. One green. Chat, who thinks we're going to have to spark to get Tiki? Who thinks we're going to get them before? And who thinks we're going to have to spark? Money from Fire Emblem is just the intro title song. But which one? They're all different. They actually released a CD, like, maybe like 15 years ago, with like the different versions of the main theme from each individual game. Even though some of them are very close, they're different. Not sure if I want to stream Nikkei 2.5 event. I want to share it with people so I can hopefully show people that the game is actually really good. But it also almost definitely requires knowledge of the second anniversary event for people to... Why don't you then like kind of start the stream kind of just either showing a bit of that or talking about it. Favorite one overall is Fire Emblem Heroes. Okay. Fire Emblem Heroes. How many bar trays have we gotten now? Two greens, chat. Pick one. Left or right. Which one you want? Bar tray is like, here, get out of here. Get out of here. Left, here we go. Is this Tiki? 32 pulls. That's a nice power of 2. Hey, remember when you can get broken by a Merrick? Right, other one. 33. Well, guys, I refilled my gas tank. I was like, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Because I knew I was driving downtown. Although I ended up not using as much gas as I thought. When I filled the tank, I usually just fill it up until it's full and it stops automatically. 33. I was like, sweet. Make a wish. Kind of considering doing a stream the day before the second anniversary event where I replayed and showed up. There you go. Yeah, something like that. Another Uther. Ready for 2. Which one first? Bum 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 bum. Always top. Always sunny. In Philadelphia. Da, da, da. No smoke. Come on. We still have to do GHB. Here we go. 35. We might have to Spark. Does anyone think we'll get Tiki before Spark? This is not a 3-star. Wait a second. Issue with that is that the second anniversary event also wants some context from the 0.5 and first anniversary events for one of the plot twists to properly hit. Again, it was your green curse for several rolls when I was getting Camilla. Oof. 36. Here we go. No green. No smoke. What does Naga have? Near Trace. Jacob. Yakub. We keep getting plus HP Uthers. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want that. 37. Here we go. Come on, Tiki. Come on, Tiki. This is like when we were going for Castris, or when we were initially going for Shalonin. It's like, come on. Another Divine Dragon. Wrong dragon. Wrong Divine Dragon. No smoke. Come on. Is that 38? We're probably gonna have to Spark. And if I get them on 40, we might as well Spark. Maybe get the Naga. Oh! Yeah, now we get 3. Chat, which one? I have to commit to doing an entire series of streams to make it work, but I've already played 0.5 and first anniversary events and experienced the changes to the map that they cause, so it wouldn't be the same experience that it should be. I mean, are you able to replay those or no? Because I mean, obviously the people watching wouldn't have that context. Does Spark happen on 41st? So after you get 40, you've basically charged up the thing to get the Spark. Now I can keep pulling on the circle, because once I leave the circle, I leave the circle. But anytime after I've hit 40, I can then go out and then get the free Spark. So, like, I can just pull 2 of these and then leave the circle, but again, Tiki might be on that other green. Bottom left? Alright, here we go. Come on, Tiki. Yeah, if we get Tiki before Spark, we might go for the Naga with the Spark, but we'll see. Pick another one, chat. We have 2 greens left. This is going to be 40. Which one? See, you can see on the top right now, it's charged up. 40 out of 40. Right, here we go. Come on, Tiki. All right. Should we pull the other green? Because she might be there. It's only going to cost 4 orbs. And then we can just use the Spark. Risk left? Alright, let's do it. Did we get any 5 stars along the way? I could rewatch the story, but then I wouldn't see the change. Oh, as they happen, which is part of the impact. Okay. None. That's... Wow, actually. Not even a 4-star special, I don't think. One of them has the amount of characters on the map shrink drastically throughout it, really hitting home how dire things are getting. Okay. I mean, I'm guessing you don't want to, like, start a new account just for that. Yeah, it's crazy that I didn't get any. It's just like our Castros pulls. And our Shalonin / Venti pulls. Alright, let's get our Spark. Let's get our free Tiki. Here we go, chat. Can we get some Lilith emotes in the chat and hope for something good here? Wonder what it's gonna be. Put way too much into my account to abandon it just to do a stream. Yeah. I mean, like you could. A lot of people will start an alt account just for recording video content. All right, here we go, chat. Let's see what we get. Pray to Naga. What? We got Tiki. Let's go. See how easy it is for like streamers to fake. There's so many streamers that like kind of fake their reaction to stuff. And I'm like, that's obvious. I was watching one today, someone reacting to, I think it was like Kirby's Air Riders. Which, great, cool, Kirby's Air Riders. But it's kind of obvious when people are kind of faking their reactions. Let's see what her stats are. I wonder what it's gonna be. I wonder what it's gonna be. Let's check. Aw, she's neutral. Man. But alright, we'll level her up. We'll probably wait till the weekend until we have... Oh, wait, we might have... Let me see. Yeah, we have a 2x SP and experience bonus. We might go ahead and just level her up already. Is neutral kind of good? I mean, you're always going to get a neutral when it's Spark. Who would watch me do 4 streams of games just to see if they can get into it? That's why I was saying, like, it'd probably be better if you could just do, like, a kind of like a summary, or maybe show clips of it somehow. And be like, oh, this is what happens, and this is what happens, and then, oh my gosh, this happened to the map, and yada, yada, yada. So, like, just a summary to kind of give them the context. But, yeah. Should probably invest in some hard drives or solid state drives. Start recording more of the content that I do so it's in higher resolution. Like, my iPad is essentially a 4K screen. You guys don't get to see that with a 720 screen, 720p. So I'm thinking, like, should I just get like a 4K capture card and then record it, and then even though the stream is 720p, I can upload the high resolution version later on? Should I do that? All right, GHB. I should have to make some space because I gotta get to sleep soon. But yeah, neutral can be okay depending on what options they have available to them and what their situation is. Oh yeah, we have the anniversary maps too. I might as well do those too.
I will deliver.
I also like when I do the 3-star GHBs, I like to screenshot like when we get them, because like that's the only time we'll ever get to see the summoning screen of the 3-star GHB character. Because we can get 4-star ones for free later on, and you know, with our whatchamacallit grails. But if we ever get a 3-star version of Zane again, of this Zane, through like a quest, like a reward, you don't get that screen. So I kind of want to screenshot it for like posterity. But see, the world can do whatever it likes. It's not my problem. Stories are so good. I don't think me doing a quick recap can do them justice. I mean, it's not going to do them justice like they deserve, but again, if you're trying to get people into it, I don't think they're going to commit to 4 streams just to find out if they like it. I get what you're trying to say, and it's good that you want to try and give viewers that opportunity. But if your goal is to try and hook them right away, for a commitment to 4 streams it's going to be tricky at best.
It's the
I think
winter
you should read what he's
festival.
saying there when we get him. I'm gonna switch you guys. Uh-oh. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. I was like, uh-oh, that wasn't what I thought would happen. Got save skills.
Very well. I will deliver. Who's next?
Yeah, I just had to take out the Zane. Now we're fine. It's my 2.5 stream. If I do it, won't have any summons, since I'm just going to be purchasing the 2.5 unit 4 times to avoid dealing with 1%. That's understandable. Seeing as how I'm not a dragon anymore, you can call me Zane. Alright. Anniversary map, part 1.
I will deliver.
Bum bum ba-dum.
Face me if you dare.
Alright. Are these all from Shadow Dragon, or is it like one from each game? This is like the opening map in Shadow Dragon. Well, the original Shadow Dragon. If you're playing like DS Shadow Dragon, you gotta get through the prologue to get to this map. Oh yeah, we got tickets.
Blessed night!
Is Zane not a dragon now, or can he just not transform? I mean, yeah, I guess it's a little bit different than like the Fugue situation, for example. Have you played Shadow Dragon or no? I can't remember if you've played, well, either version.
I can do it.
So it seems like we're doing one from each game. Played everything but Yggdrasil? Okay. So I still dragging. So my understanding is that he probably could have just worded that better. Cause like technically he's still a dragon. In the way that like Seteth is not human. Played 1 through 3 via remakes. I mean, you're still basically getting the same story, yeah. All right, are we good, chat? Can we wrap up? It's 11. Oh, it's just 10:59. We can wrap up. All right, so tomorrow's stream again. It might be slightly later, not likely, but potentially. And then we're gonna be doing ZZZ. Now we're not doing main story stuff because we're all caught up. But we'll see what we can work on. If we run out of stuff to do, we can work on probably a little bit of Genshin and kind of just building the characters we pulled and leveling some people up, so I can maybe do Imaginarium Theater on hard mode finally. I do want to get back to Star Rail soon. I was hoping to maybe have time for that today, but I realized this needs to be an all-face stream. So maybe, because we're gonna play Star Rail on Sunday anyway. But if I bump it up to Saturday and we finish it, then it's like, what do we do Sunday? Although, as much as I would like to continue on Saturday, but I guess for now we'll plan on Star Rail on Sunday then. Although, what are we doing Saturday? I don't know what we're doing Saturday. All right, where am I sending you guys? Let's see. Terrazon doing Pokemon. I got one person doing 3 houses. Ruby's doing Zelda. Guess I can decide how to handle things after they reveal everything during the anniversary live stream. I guess, yeah. Anyone know how far I am in Star Rail 3.2? I think I'm a little bit behind Kaizen. Presumably not too far behind, but I don't know how far or how long 3.2 actually is. I'm assuming Destiny finished it by skipping dialogue. Skip all the dialogue. And Bernadetta fans also, they can't play right now because their PS5 is having issues. So they said they're gonna look at that tomorrow. Who does I got someone on my list that's named Tiki, but they're playing Fortnite, so I think I'm halfway, so I assume you're like a third. Am I that far behind you already? Did you get that far, like past where I said you? Because like where you left off, or sorry, when I was in the chat saying like, oh, you're about to hit where I am. Did you continue like significantly much further from that point? Where to send you? Where to send you? Should we send you to Three Houses stream? Or Zelda? Or Pokemon? Dead by Daylight? Alright, let's raid Zarisa. They were in the chat earlier saying hi, and they're on now. Let's go there. We haven't raided them in a while. If Dead by Daylight's not your thing, just say hi, at least. It looks like they have new emotes, so you can check those out too. Like Desi said, meeting Cypher was the halfway point. I stopped right as I'm about to go meet her. Okay. I haven't met. I don't even know what Cypher looks like. So, is the chatbot not working, or are they just slow? Oh, there we go. Let me actually copy my own raid command. I forgot to do that yesterday. Continue a bit past where you are. Several long dialogues. How many battles have you done in 3.2? Because up to the point where I've played, I've done one battle. And I'm like, this could be a graphic novel. It's like those mugs where you're like, this meeting could have been an email, and you just sip your coffee while your boss watches you with the wording on the cup. All right, if you're not subbed, guys, but you have channel points, redeem for the Hildebonk emote, use the old raid command. And if you're not subbed and don't have channel points, you can use the regular raid command. Let's go raid Zarisa. So they're a fellow Fire Emblem fan. They're playing Dead by Daylight right now. I believe they're also in Canada. Lucky. And then follow on social media, join the Discord. Don't remember any battles, but maybe I just forgot one if it happened. The one when you're kind of wandering around the grove and then Hyacinth's just like there, and you're like walking up to them and they're kind of surrounded by people. So you're like, oh, I guess I'll help you out, and then you do a battle. Like, that was the only battle I remember up to that point. You remember that one? I don't know if you can skip that, so I would assume you did that one. But alright guys, I'm out. Thanks for hanging out today. We got Tiki after Sparking. And then tomorrow ZZZ, Friday community nights. I don't know if it'll be Smash Bros. Again or if we'll switch back to Mario Kart or do something else. But yeah, that fight did happen. That's the only one I think I've done. Yeah, that's the only one I remember. Aku, thanks for hanging out today. We got Tiki, but it took all the way to Spark, and we didn't even get any other 5 stars along the way. But that's okay. That's okay. I had orbs. It's fine. And we still have a good amount. But you have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for some ZZZ, and then we'll go from there. All right, bye guys. Have a good one.